Hey, how you doing? Austin here. This video, I'm going to be talking to you about the 3 reasons that I am not selling Dogecoin, and the reason I'm holding, and the reason I am going to stay part of the Doge army and hold for the long term. This video is for entertainment purposes only. As always, I appreciate your support. And if those of you guys are looking at this, I cut myself shaving yesterday really bad. Basically, I was shaving and I kind of went sideways, and which, of course, for those of you guys who shave a lot, you know that that is not a good thing. So this is, and it bled for like an hour. It was crazy. Anyway, so that's what that is. You ever know, like, creators are like, well, what's that on his face? You know, I'm going to tell you that's what's on my face. All right. How many of you guys have ever cut yourself shaving really bad and it just bleeds? And yeah, I knew about styptic pencils and a couple other things, but anyway, drop in the comments below. I'd be here for me. Cut yourself shaving. There you go. That's the fun topic of today for the comments below. Okay, so I'm not going to cut to any charts. I'm not going to do any in-depth, analysis and, all that kind of stuff. This is a dialogue, as you guys know I do sometimes. And I like to have these kind of conversations because these spur a lot of comments and, to me, kind of really discussion. And I think that they can sometimes help clarify, pros and cons associated with some of the coins and tokens that we really love. Okay, so Dogecoin. The 3 reasons I'm not selling Doge. This is not a reason, but this is an overriding statement I'm about to make. I fundamentally believe in Doge. And I believe that Doge is a sleeping giant right now, and I believe that Doge is going to go up. So that's an overriding statement. I do own Dogecoin, and I'm not being paid by anybody to create this video. Okay, so my first reason that I will not sell my Doge and that I love Doge is kind of, there's multiple things inside of it. But number one, it's a, where are we at? It's a 26 billion, with a B, $26 billion market cap. And that is a top 10, it's actually number 8 crypto. It is a sleeping giant. It is not going anywhere. That is an absolutely insane valuation. I've done insane in a good way, not in a bad way. I've done videos previously, like how, looking at Dogecoin's market cap compared to other company. It has market cap bigger than some of the most well-known companies in the world. And I realize those are different, but it kind of gives you some perspective. It's like comparing apples to oranges. I get it, but Dogecoin with a $26 billion market cap is too big to fail. It is a massive crypto, and that's not even really, that's part of number one. Okay, number one, and in that there is the Doge army. There is the community built around it that has pushed it and propelled it to that very large market cap number. Okay. And that community is ardently, word of the day, ardently, they ardently believe in this crypto. They stay, they're standing pat. I mean, if they were all leaving, leaving the building, the market cap would definitely be dropping. Now I realize that there's, whales and there's institutional money, and I get all that, right? But the community is absolutely an important part of this. And so to kind of wrap within that, there is I think that everybody who owns Doge is kind of looking at each other and kind of saying, yeah, I think it is kind of a sleeping giant. I think it is just kind of asleep right now. And that's not necessarily a bad thing if you're looking at it from a long-term hold, which is absolutely how I look at it. I'm looking at this from a long-term viability, long-term hold, multi-year hold going into next year, et cetera. And so, that's how I see it. And so again, kind of in part of this, in wrapping up this number one, as far as this community, it's market cap, it's community, it's that, okay? So number 2 reason why I'm not selling my Doge and holding on to my Dogecoin is the media / celebrity factor. I've said this before, but it is the reason. Dogecoin, as far as I'm aware, is the coin that has garnered and another word of the day. I'm doing some good ones today. Garnered and gathered media. Really, let's talk about celebrity attention. There's really no other coin that I know of or token that I know of that's done that. We've Cardano's got Charles Hoskinson, and the man who created it. He's kind of out there front and center. Bitcoin's got a few things like that. But Dogecoin has the Elon Musk factor, to a lesser extent Mark Cuban. I'm not sure if Mark Cuban's still around. I bet you what you watch when it starts to pick up and the price of Doge is going up in Q4 and Q1, I think Mark will be back. I think Mark Cuban is I like Mark, but Mark's very aware of the media factor, and so when he attaches his name to something, he's getting media and press attention. So but we really have Elon out there, and whether you like Elon or you don't like Elon, you cannot ignore the fact that when the man tweets or when he opens his mouth, people listen. Okay, especially as it relates to crypto, and he has the power to move markets, to move these cryptos, and with one word, he can send Dogecoin soaring. He owns Dogecoin. Remember, he even mentioned and said that he owns, I think, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin. Those are the three that he said he owned. And so that celebrity factor is huge. It is a big deal, because that celebrity factor, when he does tweet out, when he does talk about it, and when other celebrities come online and all those kind of things, what happens? The media picks it up. The media talks about it. The media, I'm talking about online publications and TV and radio, whatever, right? It becomes global news. Global news does what? It creates interest. Interest does what? People come and they look and they buy and they become Dogecoin holders. What does that do? It raises the price of Doge. It's all part of it, and it's a true, real thing specifically related to Dogecoin. Okay, so again, I just talked about it, but the media is part of that number too. The media is a big thing, and I will also say that when the media covers Bitcoin and Ethereum, a lot of times they cover Dogecoin too. Bitcoin and Ethereum are up right now, as well as Doge, blah, 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 blah. Dogecoin is mentioned in the same frame and capacity as Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm not comparing them. I'm talking about from a media coverage, okay? That's important. It's a huge important, because it creates interest. Interest equals buying. It does. The third reason that I'm not selling my Dogecoin is I still firmly believe in the power of Doge as a currency that will be used in some form or fashion. Elon with Tesla. We've already seen it, Dogecoin was used to pay for putting a satellite in space. Again, that's a Q1 2022 event that is going to be global and massive in scale, and the media is going to talk about it, and everybody's going to be buying Dogecoin in first quarter of 2022. When everybody's talking about the fact that this satellite, the satellite and the rocket and all that's going into space, it's got the Doge and blah 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 blah. That's all going to be discussed. It's all going to be part of it. It's a major catalyst event for Doge that's out there that we all know about, but that's going to bring a massive amount of. They're like, people are like, what is this Dogecoin thing, the satellite thing? Wow, I got to go get me some of that. I got to go buy some of that. It's true. And oh, by the way, when Elon comes out and says that Dogecoin will be accepted as currency to buy a Tesla, will be national, global coverage, and that's hitting on two of the things: using Dogecoin as currency, and obviously the media factor around Doge. All of these things, no other crypto really has that. In all of these things that I've talked about, there is nothing like that. And I love Cardano, but it doesn't have that. XRP doesn't have that. Polygon doesn't have that. Ethereum doesn't have that. Bitcoin doesn't have that. This is all stuff that you need to really be aware of. Anyway, those are the three reasons I'm not selling my Dogecoin. I fundamentally believe in it. This is for me. I am not giving you financial advice, and I'm not telling you what to do. I'm simply saying those are the reasons that I firmly believe in this. And yes, right now it's at 19-20 cents, and it hadn't done anything. It's not moving. But here's the thing: it's not dropping. It's not going down dramatically. It has absolutely found its its support line, and that's where it's going to stay for the short to mid term, for a month or two or three or four, whatever it may be, until we get the market's going to begin a bull run in fourth quarter of 2021, and Dogecoin will rise with it. It will go up probably into the 30-40 cent range maybe, and then from there the catalyst will pick up and all those kind of things. All right, so guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thank you for your support. I'm always here for you. See ya. Bye.